Get ready. Coming up next, your number one DJ.
This is Van D, live on the Chewb. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you down the dance floor. We want to invite everyone to get off that seat. Come get down with us. We're going to go down here in the gentleman's lounge. We're going to light some up. We're going to throw some down. Now I got a special treat. A funky green treat. It's my new favorite kind of smoke. And it's named after the greatest country in the world. America. It's called American Dream. So why don't you just sit back and take a toke off this funky spliff and take a ride to the funk side.
Smoke's the light.
Yes. Good evening, you beautiful, beautiful people. How are we doing? Monday night once again. Hope you're well. Hope you had a steady weekend. You didn't get too drunk. Unlike me. Oh dear. Might tell you about it in a bit if you're lucky. It was Oktoberfest in Derby over the weekend. Steins galore. Shots. Shout out the guys in the chat room already. Over on the tube.com. Big up Spaced Out too. Shout out Clean Cuts. Big up Urban Love also. Big up White Label Will.
There's only one king in this group. That's American Dream.
So if you have just joined us, good evening, welcome to the Tube. My name is Van D. This is Funky Side, looking after you till 10 p.m. tonight.
Monday night is Funky Side Night, right here on the Tube.
Kicked off the show tonight, Soul Clap. That was called Smoker's Delight, featuring Pillar Talk. Taking you into Mark Evans and Cool Million, Don't You Wanna Dance? Yes, big up Shawnee Walker. Yes, big up Coffee Boy, just joined us in the chat room. You can too. Get yourself to thetube.com. Come and say hello. Hit me up on Twitter at VanDofficial. If you're on Twitter, jump on Periscope. Come and say hello on Periscope as well, I'm there. Shout out all you beautiful people on Facebook as well. Talk to me. So if you have just joined us, ladies and gents, good evening. Welcome to the Tube. It is now 8:15 in the evening here at the here in the UK. 15 minutes late if you've only just joined us. Detention. So I hope you're well. So I had a very, very messy weekend. I was very, very drunk.
This is baby making music right here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Oktoberfest in Derby over the weekend, right? And it was kind of as bad as you would expect, really. Firstly, right, was a little bit annoyed. Was a little bit annoyed to start off because we had to pay £15 to get in, right? We have to buy tickets in advance, so we paid £15. Then you have to pay £2.50 processing admin fee or whatever it is. So £17.50 to get in, which I thought was a little bit harsh, right? I mean, fair enough. There was like umpire band and all that kind of malarkey going on, and loads of people in lederhosen and things like that, as you would expect from an Oktoberfest style kind of festival type thing. So we get in there, right, and all the bars are token only. You have to buy tokens, which is fine. So we queue up and we buy the tokens, and the tokens are £4.50 each, right? £4.50 for a token. For a Stein, it was 2 tokens. Ouch. Right, so £9 a Stein, right? So we're there. So we all buy we all buy 10 tokens each to start with, as you do. So while we're drinking away through all the various Bavarian beers, 3 of the lads I'm with have, like, keep hutching the waistbands and stuff like that. I'm like, what are you doing? They went, oh well, we thought the queues would be massive, so I've got a bottle of vodka, he's got a bottle of Jack Daniels, and he's got a bottle of tequila. So 3 lads have got 3 litres of liquor on them as well. So yeah, so we hit the Steins, and we was hitting shots as well. So we had 5 Steins each, including shots. Then went into town and had some more. Ouch. So as we're in town, right, some of the lads wanted to go for a curry. I wasn't hungry, but I went for a curry with them anyway. Didn't order out. Decided I was going to go to the toilet. So I went to the toilet and then went and sat down on one of the toilets. And one of my mates came up, I don't know how long after, but come and woke me up. I was asleep in the toilet. Oh yes. So it's Monday night, welcome to the Tube. My name's Van D, and I was an absolute mess. Big up Nancy Costa, shout Jungle Groove. And not only that, right, I finally got home. Finally got home in a taxi. I managed to get through the front door. There was no way, absolutely no way I was doing the stairs. What happening? Slept on the sofa. Shots. Let your heart and mind be free and boogie down. All you gotta do is let the beat be your guide. It's not bad going there. Stein's at 2.1 pints. That's 10 pints before we hit town. That's G-base levels, that. Everybody's here to let their soul. So Urban Levels from the chat room says you can get 5 litre Steins. 5 litre? You won't be... It was bad enough, like holding a litre Stein. Your fingers are aching and that, having to change hands. Imagine having to hold a 5 litre one. G-bass pipes up. Oi! Like I've said something wrong, you know.
My soul shot. My soul shot. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating, baby. I might drop. I might drop. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. My soul shot. My soul shot. I can't stop shaking and I'm shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. I might drop. I might drop. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. My soul shot. My soul shot. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. I might drop. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. Yeah. My soul shot. My soul shot. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. I might drop. I might drop. I can't stop shaking and I'm sweating on the dance floor. Yeah.
So what are you saying then? Any of you lot actually been to Munich to the Oktoberfest there? Because I'm hearing it was €10 a stein at Munich. So at £9, you know, we're a little bit cheaper here.
Just get down on this here dance floor. Just make me feel like there's no one. I just wanna see you get joy. La 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 la. Just get down on this here dance floor. Just make me feel like
This is the sound of BB Boogie featuring Monica Blair.
I just wanna see you get joy.
It's called Sweating and Shaking.
La 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 la.
Oh, Herbal of Horse has been to Munich during the Oktoberfest.
Just get down on this here dance floor.
Do tell, do tell.
Just make me feel like there's no one.
Yeah, so when you went, Herbal of Horse, it was the 1970s. I bet they still had the Deutschmark, didn't they? Yes, Giggsy. Big up, Giggsy. How you doing?
Funky, deep, hard rock. We've got it all for you here at the Tube.
Yep, confirmed. It was still the Deutschmark then. It says it's a pretty cool city, especially because you only need to be 16 to drink as well. Fair enough. Good evening, Pete Frisbee. I've got to say, I do miss the times going into Europe when you used to be able to get like Deutschmarks and pesetas and stuff. You used to be able to go out in Spain for like 5,000 pesetas and have change. It was like 20 quid. Bargain. Now I've got to go and get my euros actually very soon for ADE. And it looks like the pound and the euro are pretty much parity. I don't know what's going on. This is the sound of Tropical Echoes. It's called Music's Our Love. So Clean Cuts is in the chat room trying to be clever. He messaged me yesterday saying that I hadn't finished paying to go to ADE. And at that exact moment when he told me that, I went, oh, I do apologise. And I sent him the money there and then. He obviously hasn't checked his account, so he can withdraw that sarcastic comment from the chat room. Thank you very much. Public service announcement over. Shove it.
Smooth, sexy sounds. Brought to you by Van D.
That last show was Tropical Echoes, Music's Our Love. Taking it to Harry Wolfman. This is called Epiphany 5. So in the last couple of days, by the way, the DMC World Championships has been on as well. So the DMC World Championships is like for the very, very best kind of scratch DJs, that kind of stuff. It's nice to watch, I suppose. Music's a bit shit, to be fair. So anyway, yeah, the DMC Championships was on, and that was won this year by a 12-year-old. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Won by a 12-year-old called DJ Renner. I've not seen it myself. Check it out, it'll be on YouTube. See what you think.
online and on mobile. This is The Tube.
This is the sounds of Audio Jacker, Discotron on the remix. This is called Come On and Get It.
I'll tell you why I like house music. It's all about love. It's for the body. It's for the soul. We rockin' that 120 BPM around the world. From Chicago to LA, Miami to New York, London to Mexico, Tijuana to the world. House music. Can you feel it? It's your house. 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 It's your house.
Boss, I've not told you, have I? I feel like I've not updated you. I feel bad. I do apologise. If you just joined us, by the way, welcome to the Tube. My name's Van D. How you doing? So, last week, Mrs. Van D and Tiny Van D said, oh, I want a snake. I think I mentioned it last week. Oh, I want a snake. I said no. So she got a snake, right? She got a python. Yesterday, in my hungover mess, and I didn't drive, by the way. I didn't drive all day yesterday because I just couldn't see. Yesterday, it was said to me, I really want some chickens. I said no, don't be silly. And then before I knew it, I was in the car. being escorted, being taken to go and buy some chickens. So we now have 4 chickens that at the moment do not lay eggs. They're too young, so we're not even getting any eggs from them yet. I'll keep you updated on Egggate. Hopefully we're going to get some nice eggs. If not, I'm going to be eating some nice chicken. Get me. Check this out, a little bit deeper than I'd normally play, but it's beautiful. This is brand new from Jula Music. This is We Take Polaroids, and it's called Destiny.
Destiny.
Yes, big up Michael Renner. Hope you are, my friend. Yes, Dr. Logic. Just joined in the chat room at thetube.com. This is brand new from We Take Polaroids. Out later on in the month, this. Very nice. Brand new on Jula Music.
This is the sound of the funky side with Van D.
So, fact fans, the original of this, the Prince version, obviously it's good, I Want to Be Your Lover. This was the first track Obviously not this version, but that Prince track was the first track I ever played on the radio. There you go. Funky Side episode 1. 5 years ago, I think. 5 years ago. This is the sound of Twism and Glitz. It's called Lover. It's a great version, I like it. Shout out Danielle Mers. We'll see you very soon. It's getting exciting now. It's getting very, very close to ADE, the Amsterdam Dance Event. It's one of the biggest city festivals in the world. And the Chewb are hosting a party. Yeah, that's right. We're hosting our own party there at a place called Lumina. And we are going to be broadcasting it. Very, very special guests. Rob Boskamp, Waxworks, Sam Skills, and the amazing Sonny Wharton headlining for us, along with a veritable feast of our residents as well, and maybe something a little bit special from me, maybe. You'll have to be listening, won't you? Or come along, jump on a plane, jump on a train, get yourself to Amsterdam the 19th of October. 6 PM over at Lumina.
Monday night is Funky Side Night, right here on the Tube.
Good evening, Mr. Heaps. Hope you're well. Demor's Playboy edit of Joy Cardwell and DJ Vivona. This is called Magic. Yes, good evening at Retro 2017. Good evening to you. Yes, big up at DJ Jungle Groove, just joined us on Periscope. How you doing? Yes, good evening. That's Sue Marshall 28. Big up Retro 2017 for the retweet. DJ Jungle Groove on Periscope says, sounds lovely, Vandy. It is a tune. Yes, big up Red 9999. Someone just said something about USC on Periscope and I missed it. Hi, Sue Marshall 28. Big up Hum Baby. Sounds like something bad's happening at USC. Something bad happened in Vegas earlier. Something really bad. Obviously, thoughts and wishes go out to all the family. From everyone here at the Tube. Why can't we still get along, eh? So that was the awesome sounds of Joy Cardwell and DJ Vivona. Demure Playboy edit of Magic. This is called Disco Connection. It's by Quebeco. Retro 2017 says bad day. Brighten up our day. Indeed, I will try. There's 5 minutes and we're going to do Funky Side News. That's the real news everyone needs to listen to. Big up Sue, thank you for that.
Bless your soul, you and all of you. But I know the truth now until you. We get on Lord. We get on. We get on Lord. Gotcha. I bet you come on Lord. Gotcha. You can't hide what's inside. You turn my love and you can deny. You know that it's true, but you try to hide. You turn down love like it's really bad. You say you can give what you never had.
What a tune that is.
You turn my love and you can deny.
That's Disco Connection, Quebeco.
You know that it's true, but you try to hide. You turn down love like it's really bad. You say you can give what you never had. You turn my love and you can deny. You know that it's true, but you try to hide. You turn down love like it's really bad. You say you can give what you never had. You turn my love and you can deny. You know that it's true, but you try to hide. Bless your soul, you and all of you. But I know the truth now until 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 you.
We interrupt this broadcast for a funky side news report.
And this is the news. Sex robot molested at electronics festival, creators say. See, this is why we can't have nice things, right? See, the man behind an intelligent sex robot named Samantha says the kinky creation needs to be repaired thanks to barbarians at the Tech Industry Festival. Engineer Sergey Santos of Barcelona in Spain wanted to show off Samantha at the Arts Electronic Festival in Linz in Austria last week. The Randy robot is programmed with artificial intelligence, so she responds to gentle seduction. Come on, duck, let's go bed. You know, like that. Samantha seemingly gets more aroused the more she's romanced. Fancy a burger. That didn't happen at the festival though. Instead, Samantha was molested and seriously damaged by the attendees. The people mounted Samantha's breasts. Her legs and arms and 2 fingers were broken. She was heavily soiled. People can be bad. They didn't understand the technology and they didn't have to pay for it. Sorry, I'm just seeing pictures of Samantha. This guy's giving her a hug. Oh, it's weird. She sits there with her legs open, like a bloke. So even though Samantha's breasts and some other body parts were badly damaged in the sex-crazed Austrian horde, the AI software in the robot still worked perfectly. And Santos asked the doll, "How are you, Samantha?" She responded, "Hi, I'm fine. Where's my burger?" That gave the inventor cause for hope, obviously. Samantha can endure a lot and she'll pull through it. Come on, Samantha. Hashtag save Samantha. Man hands out creepy letters asking strangers for a private arrangement. So check this out. This is the letter, right? Nicely typed up on kind of cream paper. No offence intended. You are simply a female that caught my eye. I don't have the time to talk right now, and I'm not looking for a girlfriend or a relationship. I am looking for a possible private arrangement. If you understand my meaning. I make no promises, and if you are single and have the time to meet discreetly, otherwise have an enchanting day. That's the letter he just gives out to random women. It's unbelievable. Cleveland police say they've been alerted to several instances of the man handing out the note to women in Middlesbrough. Good job it wasn't the Middlesbrough in the UK, I tell you. Women in Middlesbrough in the UK just knock him out. Why, hey man! They said the man hadn't necessarily committed a crime, but he may have done if people felt threatened or harassed by it. Oh wait, it was Cleveland in the UK. It was Middlesbrough in the UK. That's the guy doing that in the UK. Oh god. That had the US written all over it. Sorry, US people. Terrible behaviour. Donkey tries to eat a 2020,000 McLaren sports car after mistaking it for a carrot. Who knew donkeys love to eat orange McLaren sports cars, eh? Marcus Zane found out the hard way when one of the animals chomped on his beloved motor, which cost 220 grand. He left the McLaren 650S Spider by Vitus the donkey's paddock in Germany in September in 2006. The animal may have mistaken the orange car for a giant carrot when he bit the back of it, damaging the paintwork and the carbon fibre piece. Well, all I'm going to say there is it's the guy's fault for having a £220,000 car. He deserves everything he gets. Model awaits surgery after eyeball tattoo goes extremely wrong. Say what? A model from Ottawa in Canada could have permanent vision loss in one eye after a now ex-boyfriend attempted to tattoo an eyeball with purple ink. The artist, my ex-boyfriend, just kept pushing me until I got it done that night. Kat Gallagher, age 24, told Vice. We've only been together a month, but I've known him for years. I thought it was something I could trust him with because he had a portfolio, you know, and everything. I was wrong. Gallagher said her ex, Eric Brown, bungled the procedure. Oh, bungled. Let me shove this needle in your eye. Oh. Bungled the procedure using a needle that was too big and sticking it too deeply and using pure ink instead of ink diluted with saline. Oh my god. She went to hospital immediately because she experienced pain and swelling, but doctors sent her home because they wasn't sure there was anything wrong. She went to a second doctor when she was still experiencing symptoms later that week, and the medical professional was apparently horrified. Horrified. Who in the right mind gets the white parts of their eyeballs tattooed? Man dressed as a Coke bottle robs Kentucky restaurant. Hopefully investigation won't fizzle out. He better put his Coke on ice. Police in Henderson, Kentucky are having a tough time investigating a robbery of a Rally's restaurant Monday morning. That's because the main suspect is a man dressed as a giant Coke bottle. Yes! The restaurant was closed at the time of the robbery, with only the manager in the place, according to the department's release. Surveillance video shows the manager opening the back door to give a bag to the giant Coke bottle, who then barges into Rally's. The supersized soda was carrying a handgun, but he didn't bust a cap during the robbery. However, he did get $500 before exiting the restaurant and getting into his grey minivan. And finally on Funky Sound News tonight, An 800-year-old coffin breaks after some genius tries to put a kid inside it. What? An 800-year-old coffin smashed to the floor of a UK museum last week as someone reportedly tried to put a child inside it for a photo. The sandstone relic was on display in Prittlewell Priory Museum in Southend-on-Sea in Essex when someone knocked it over by lifting a child over the protective barrier. Instead of reporting the damage or taking responsibility, the surveillance video captured the culprits fleeing, leaving the toppled coffin with a deep crack and a large triangle-shaped missing from the middle. Shocking behaviour. To be clear, the coffin has always been in 3 pieces, Michael Sargood said. The crack in the centre and the piece missing to the left of the photo has always been there since it's been displayed. The new damage is off to the right. Shocking. So if you go to a museum, don't put people on the stuff. Just behave yourself. And that was the news. Right, here we go then. Second half of the show. Go straight in with a new one from Classic Music Company. This is Brie Brie. Yeah. Brie Brie. And it's called Insight. It's Monday night. My name's Van D. Looking after you for about another 45 minutes. Welcome to Funky Side. Welcome to the Tube. So Urban Love also is trying to get me to get the snake and the chickens all on the camera all the same time. Really not happening, is it? It'd be carnage. Although the snake was fed yesterday, and that was quite a good sight, to be fair. I quite enjoyed that. Shh. Right, Ibblebbles, he wants to know what the snake ate for his dinner. He eats once a week and he had a defrosted mouse. That we slightly warmed up in a bit of warm water and wiggled it and he just went for it. Loved it. Yes, Little Bears just joined us on Periscope.
Underground sounds brought to you live from the Tube.
Sploosh, Funkicide, all over your face. Van B, live on thetube.com.
House Go on the remix of Bop Bop. It's by a dude called Petrus. Fun fact, by the way, restaurant fans, Petrus is a Michelin-starred restaurant in the part of the Gordon Ramsay group. There you go. So you might like to know that. Maybe not, eh?
Yes, yes, what that hide is Funky's Hide with Van D.
Online and on mobile, this is The Tube.
This is Santa Luca Debonair and Popcorn Poppers. This is called So Funky.
Tube. Like our Facebook page, search the Tube station.
Okay, taking to this one, Earl Tutu, John Carn and DJ Spen on the remix. This is Newman and Stephanie Cook. It's called Feels Like Love.
within. Crazy how it feels good, like kissing. Listen to my rhythm now, feel within. Feel the beat within. Let your body move, let the joy begin. Feel the beat within. Crazy how it feels good, like kissing. Listen to my rhythm now, feel within. Feel the beat within.
This is under Cassius and Remy.
Body move, let the joy begin.
It's called Beat Within. This is the awesome Opolopo remix.
Feel the beat within. Crazy how it feels good, like kissing. Listen to my rhythm now, feel within. Like kissing.
Big up Daryl D. Cheers, brother. This is the sound of Armin Edge and Dance and Blaze. And it's called Lovely Day. Simply lovely. Shout out Dark and Blonde over on Periscope. Yes, big up Gary Lister. Shout out Gary Marsden. Listen on the podcast in the future.
Ooh, we love that.
This is Anna Todd Terry and Doug Lazy. This cool, we love that acid.
Ooh, we love that. Ooh, we love that. Acid, baby.
This is the last one for me tonight, boys and girls.
We like that acid.
Hope you've enjoyed yourself.
We like that acid. We love that acid.
Don't forget, live shows all week. Jump back tomorrow night,
We like that acid.
8 p.m. with the almighty Daryl D.
Love that acid.
With Sukasa Beats.
We love that acid.
Big up everyone listening, whether you was on Periscope, Facebook Live, YouTube, wherever you are in the world. Whether you're on the tube.com, whether on chew.tv, whether on audio only, with iTunes Radio, radio.net, the TuneIn app, or the Tube apps. You're all awesome. We'll see you next week.
Ooh, we love that. We love that. Ooh, we love that. We love that.